Hello, everybody, and welcome to Merch Talk. It's Tuesday, and we were coming on early because can't do it tomorrow. So here we are. So far, it's just myself and Jeff. How's it going, Jeff? If you don't talk, there we go.
Goldfish, sorry. It's going well. It's going contrary to popular opinion. I think things are just dandy.
Good. Because you sold a bunch of shirts today, or was it yesterday? Recently.
No, I sold a bunch this morning. Yeah, I was packing an order. Also, I hear a ding. I go, yay, thank you. Thinking I sold a t-shirt, and I walk over to check it, and it was 18 or 17 shirts in one shot. So yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. What was it?
I can't tell you. It's a secret. I'll tell you, it was in a religious niche.
Ooh, I think I know. I think I know.
Oh, you do, huh?
No, I think I know. All I know is that I've been getting a lot of notifications for people wanting me to sign my kids up for vacation Bible school. So that's been coming around a lot of, in the Facebook feeds.
Don't do it.
I don't. I personally, I mean, everybody's got their own deal, but I want to educate my own children in that. You never know what people are going to tell them. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway. So let's see the hair.
What?
You got your hair done today.
My hair. I don't know if you can see it. I just got some highlights done.
Is it white?
Is that some white? Yep. White inner. I'm premature aging.
Why? Are you doing the gray thing like all the kids are doing?
Is it the kids are doing this?
They're like graying their hair, making their hair gray.
Oh, I thought I was original.
Or are you frosting your hair like Vanilla Ice used to do? Or
no, I will not go that way. I'm not Vanilla Ice. No, I just got most of the top white and applied to the rest of the hair white later.
Okay. You're trying to advance the silver fox thing.
I'm starting to show, so might as well just get it done and over with.
He's 10xing it.
I'm 10xing it. I'm 0xing it. I need to dye my hair back to red. Yeah.
Yeah. I figured I'm getting up there in age. I might as well do something with my hair while I still have some.
This is good for merch.
And I don't have to. The big thing was when I was a photographer, I couldn't do anything too radical because I scared. When I grew my beard as a photographer, I scared kids. So I had to shave for then. So I don't have to customer service anybody. I don't have to look normal. I don't have to suit and tie it. I'm just going to do weird stuff for the next 20 years.
I like it. And then what? Somebody will do weird stuff to you.
Yeah.
How are you, Chris?
Hi.
You made it back from the field trip.
Yeah. I was going to let Jeff talk a little bit while I get my numbers.
We haven't done ours yet either. So
good.
So we can talk about our numbers, and then since it's the first of the month, we can talk about the month of April. Yes.
The month of April was not a record breaker like March, but it was still a good, steady month. I did 161 shirts sold for a revenue of $721. I am happy.
I agree.
I don't care what Amazon. It's not Amazon's not broken. I have a conversation with Young today. He was saying it's broken. It's not broken.
Young said that?
Yeah. He thinks Amazon's broken. It's no conspiracy. It's just I got a thought for everybody. What if the past 2 years or 3 years merch was the way it was because it was new. And this is now normal. Eh?
Yeah. Wow, I like this new Silver Fox 10X Jeff.
I say this is life. This is the way merch is going to be. It's going to have ups and downs. It's going to have slow periods. You're going to go days with no sales. Not me, but you may have days with no sales.
Not me, but you.
Mm.
Yeah, so I agree. Yeah, Young is on the conspiracy Kool-Aid. That's right, Murphy BSD says. So, okay, let's say hey real fast in the chat, and then we'll talk about our numbers. And I agree, about my numbers being pretty good. I mean, relatively speaking. How was Amazon in 2018? So far, so good. Kaylee, let me know in the chat. If you're watching later, let us know what your numbers are like, or if you're on the Kool-Aid like Young, or if you're with the Princess Jeffrey over there and think that this is the new normal, 10xing it.
10xing it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and I think because Young was bringing in like $3,000 a month, and he was like, "This is the first month I'm not making $3,000." I'm like, "Oh, sorry."
Boo-hoo.
Maybe Amazon was broke the first 3 years, giving certain people high sales.
Exactly. Each sale is a gift. So I was talking to my son about this last night because he's really trying to save up money, and he wants to earn money so badly, and he was in tears, like, "Why aren't my shirts selling?" You know, and I was like, "Stop right there, because crying's not going to help anything." You know, I said,
No. He sounds like one of your average people on Facebook.
Exactly. I was like, okay, it's okay to get discouraged. Give yourself 5 minutes to cry about it and be upset. I said, but then what's the plan? What is your plan? To sit there and cry about it? Because that's definitely not going to sell you any. I'm not joking. We really had this conversation last night. And so he's like, well, why are your shirts all selling? I don't get it. I was like, well, I busted my tail and uploaded shirts day after day after day for almost 3 years. How many years has it been? 2.5 years?
Yeah, 3 years.
And so now I haven't been uploading anything, and my sales are down compared to what they used to be, but I haven't done anything, and I'm making sales. So I was like, when you upload 20, 30 shirts a day and then don't sell anything, then you come back and cry to me, and I'll say, don't cry. Let's make a plan. You know?
Yeah, my stepdaughter. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I can testify to that. I didn't really do much with merch in April, and I still had sales.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything but re-upload, remove shirts. No new shirts at all. And I did better than average for the past 3 years. It was better than most months.
Yeah, yeah. I put in the Facebook groups when I said we were going to go talk today. I put in there about, and we're going to talk about what it takes to move as a print-on-demand reseller type person, because I don't have to do anything. I'm moving, you know, you guys know it. And I'm pulling my hair out with all my reseller stuff. And I'm like, oh, I don't have to do anything to move my merch and print on demand. Take my computer and let's go.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
We were talking last night because my stepdaughter, who lives up north, way up north in California from us, she started a side business of doing jewelry on Etsy. And she met her goal with minutes to spare yesterday. She wanted to just make $300 a month, and she did it. And I'm proud of her and all that. And then she got talking about with her mom how she hopes it keeps going. You know, it's slowing down a little bit. And her mom's giving her the rah-rah speech. Yeah, you're going to bust balls. And I go, it's going to slow down. No, this is the slowdown period. Be prepared for it. Don't paint her a big rosy picture that it's all going to be rainbows and farting unicorns. It's going to slow down during the summer. It does for all platforms. And everyone out there, everyone complained, this is the slowdown time. With the caveat that last year, it seemed like someone lit a match on June. You know, everything jumped up to Father's Day last year. But after that, it slows down for the summer. And people got to be prepared for that.
Yeah, I mean, so in April, I'm looking at my little profit doodad, and it's pretty much saying, I sold 134 shirts for a profit of $601. And to me, for not doing anything, I can't complain, because I didn't even do my re-uploads. I've been so busy. Well, I'm just reading if you guys are watching later, just read Chris may not be saying anything out of his mouth.
Yeah.
But he's saying his stuff over there in the chat.
Sorry. Speaking of which, and I hate to sidetrack it, are you all fully moved or no?
No. We still have about 6 weeks. So we're still here. I'm still packing and stuff.
Well, thoughts and prayers going out to your family. Like I said, if I lived locally, I would definitely come and hang out.
I don't want you to hang out. I want you to pack.
She
Well,
just
that's what I meant.
She wants your truck and your ass moving her stuff.
Grab the dolly. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. We've got the pod almost filled. We're gonna need another pod. We're having a garage sale this weekend, so I have to get my workroom done because I'm clearing out all this old inventory and putting it in the garage sale. So.
Real quick before the chat goes away from us so fastly, Sunny Purriam was asking, do we do well with shirts you have re-uploaded? And I personally have done well. Sometimes it may take the second, the third, or fourth time to re-upload it, but I always keep re-uploading. I have one shirt, and I'm going to double check here on my handy Excel spreadsheet, that I had to upload 3, and I think it was the 4th time I re-uploaded it. It finally started selling, and it's now my number, oh, I lost it, my number 13 shirt, all-time seller. So, I mean, that's pretty good. I have 220 different, 354 different designs up. So it's the number 13 seller.
You know what? There's some people I want to give shout outs real quick. And I want post your celebrations in the chat. How about that? Let's focus on the positive instead of all the, it says slowing down, it's broken, blah, blah, blah. Give us something positive in the chat or leave a comment later. Okay, American Yesteryear said, I had my first Etsy Printful sale, 6 mugs. Woo-hoo. Tricia says, I've sold 15 more shirts this month on merch than last month. That's awesome. There was another one I saw. So not that one, Farting Unicorns. Thrift, no, it was Life is Good sold 120 in April. Sunny sold 161. Awesome. Good job, everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely just stay positive and just keep cranking them out. Like when I saw huge success when I just kept working at it every day. It's just like anything else, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah. And if it's not going the way you want, then check it out. See what you can fix. I feel like I'm talking to my son because this is what I was telling him last night. Okay, fine. Then do that. Do something else. Like, don't just count on that. Like, go ask Mama, May, and Granddad, can you wash their car? Can you wash my, like, go, okay, you want money? Go make money.
Yeah, I was selling garbage pail kids in 1986 when I was 6 years old. So there you go.
Yeah. I mean, luckily, my mom never, you know, we had our $2 allowance every week if we did our chores, and that was it. You know, as a kid, she didn't help me try to figure out other ways to make money or anything like that. So.
Oh, we just give our kids money.
Do you?
Need 20? Here you go.
Oh, I don't.
I do make them do something.
Huh?
I do make them do things, but yeah, I was neglected as a child, so it's hard for me not to give my daughter everything she needs and wants. And
I'm the same way too. I should be a little tougher on them because my parents were like super tough on me, but you know, that's just how it is, I guess.
My parents weren't tough. We just didn't have, my mom was a single mom, and we just didn't have anything. So, you know, I try to, with all my kids, make sure they have what they need and things they want.
I get them what they need.
We're not mean.
Right.
But I don't get them everything they want.
I got them a PlayStation and all the games they want. And
no, you know what he wants now? He wants a crane game machine.
a what?
Those things cost over $2,000. No, he wants a crane game machine so that he can make more money. But I'm like, okay, you got to save up your money to buy this crane game machine. I'm not buying that for you.
Wait, back up. What's a crane game machine?
You know the crane machines that have like the stuffed animals and you put the coins in and
he wants to put one like somewhere in like a business or something?
Yeah, they have a gumball machine at the local coffee shop. And now he wants to branch out and get a crane machine. And when he looked at the prices last night, and I was like, they're between $2,000 to $4,000. He starts crying, but my shirts never sell. I'll never be able to save that much money.
Tell him to sign up for that PayPal. What is it?
No, he's too young for debt. No debt. No debt.
I just got another one. I just took out another one last week.
Oh,
yeah. I just paid off mine today. Actually, I'm so happy about that.
And now you go back in and say, well, here's $30,000.
Yeah, pretty much. So I'm kind of like thinking what I'm going to do if I'm going to do that, because I have the potential to get so many different things to resell at this point, but I don't know if I want to go down that road yet.
They offered me 30,000. I took 9 to pay some things around the house, and I got a couple. Well, like I said, with my water bottles, instead of just buying a couple at a time, I actually bought quite a bit that are due tomorrow. And then there's another opportunity that I found the product at a swap meet, and I bought like 500 of them, and it'd be selling steady. And I found a wholesale source in the United States. It's not as good as China, but it's not a big profit, but still, like I said, a steady seller, easy to ship. I'll do that all day.
Yeah, I think working capital is one of the most underrated things that people don't really talk about on YouTube or anything, because you got to be smart about it. Like, don't be stupid about it. But if you have a business and you can use that extra money to buy things that you can turn over really fast, it's a smart thing to look into.
I don't like debt.
And this is not financial advice. We are not CPAs. We're not any of these kind of people.
Not financial advisors.
You're not going to be able to buy my ebook, 101 Ways to Screw Yourself Over.
I will say, if you're going to go in any kind of debt, I believe working capital is the best kind to be in, as opposed to a credit card or cabbage.
If this was what I did full time, if reselling, then okay, maybe. If that was, but no, I'm not into.
Well, we're heading into that time of the year where, like we said, that things slow down. So I need to start picking up other streams and get them going to fill in the gap. That's how I've survived the past 5 years. Is I know kind of the cycles of the reselling, the T-shirts, and so I have to have something else to lift that roller coaster up in the dips.
Not to sidetrack the show at all, but Margaret, did you get rid of that Star Wars collection? Did you ever sell that?
No, it's coming with me though. That's not going anywhere. So.
Gotcha.
I still have it. Because I know how much it's worth. So I mean, I would sell it to another reseller for where they could make money off of it, but I would still make a profit. But
you paid what, $20 for everything?
I paid basically nothing.
That's amazing.
Well, then I'll give you 60 for the whole thing. And you'll make a profit.
But yeah, I mean, because with everything I bought at that garage sale, I think I paid $20 or $30 for everything that I got, and that was on top of it.
She thinks I'm kidding.
I'm not sending it to you. It's quick pickup only.
That's a good collection. That's a like once in every 1 to 3 year things. You'll come across something like that.
Yeah, I'm real nervous about shipping it because some of the plastic's kind of brittle.
I would do the ships and everything local, sell the figures individually that are mint, and then you can actually sell the weapons all together too.
Yeah.
But do whatever you want.
Okay. But that's probably going to come with me to Austin. I figure I could probably sell it locally easier in Austin.
So Ty Williams is asking if we've ever shipped shirts in a tube. I've thought about shipping in a tube, but I usually just do like flat, like kind of big mailer. That's it.
Sure.
If you're talking pods, I don't ship anything. That's the beauty of it. But reselling shirts, what little I do, I just throw in a poly mailer and well, I put them in a plastic bag first, kind of double protect them, and then throw them in a poly mailer.
Ty also asked, have any of us ever trademarked anything? Sorry, we got to get back on. I'm trying to get back on track.
You know how much it costs a trademark?
What?
Hell no.
I've looked into it, and it was like $600, so I said I wasn't going to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't mean that is his name Ty.
Ty, thank you.
I'm not accusing Ty of doing this or bringing it up this way, but a lot of people, when they ask about that question, they're thinking about trademarking stupid phrases, and they can do it left and right, like the trademark people are letting people get away with. And that's not the purpose of a trademark, to find a silly phrase that you can make money off of and then trademark it so no one else can.
Well, let's ask Ty via the chat what he planned on doing. Was he trademarking a logo, a silly phrase, as Jeff says? So he says that. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say he was saying it wasn't for shipping the tubes; it was for vending or gift bagging.
She. I'm sorry. Did I say she? Or is it she? I can't see the little picture.
It's Tiggy, right? Tiggy Williams.
Well, in this day and age, we're all gender neutral, so I don't assume your gender.
Speak for yourself, bro. I'm straight up 100% dude, man.
I want to be. Never mind. Nothing.
I posted my daughter's bicycles on a Facebook market group, and I put in there gender neutral. I do not assume the gender of these bikes, but they're for kids. You know, the pink bikes. You know, I'm not going to say girls' bikes or boys' bikes or whatever. But anyway, yeah, trademark is supposed to be for protecting a brand, a logo, you know, a brand, not keep calm and fly on. That's not a brand.
So his name is Ty. So we were right at the first thing.
It's a she, LOL. It's a she. She's a she.
Ay, ay, ay. I give up.
Genders anymore.
Just make a gender neutral shirt. Just say, put that on a shirt.
I've told you guys in the past, I've had so much bad experiences saying sir and ma'am. I've told you guys those stories, right? Where I walk up to someone and say, thank you, sir. And it turns around and it's like a butch kind of woman. And I'm like, whoops. And so I try to not say sir or ma'am or anyone. I just, like you said, gender neutral, like you said, Jeff, actually.
Yeah, it's a she. So we can get that out of the way.
Okay. Ty Williams is a woman. Yeah.
Sorry, we can't see the little avatar. It's so small.
Yeah, that's true.
I can't. So I'm not going to assume genders anymore. I'm going to say it or what is the gender neutral pronoun? There is one.
It?
No. There is one, though. I forget what it is. Anyway, back to merch. Pods.
Oh yeah, let me tell you guys my numbers. So yeah. Anyways, I sold 119 units.
All right.
In April without doing nothing. That was literally doing nothing. And 15 orders on Printful for April.
I thought going to bring my next subject was how your Printful sales going.
You guys are all pixelated.
Yeah.
Copy. Is it just you? Is it y'all or is it me too?
So whoever's hosting, it's usually whoa.
Is it me? Y'all let me know in the chat because I look good to me.
Yeah, you looking good from over here too, sister.
Oh my gosh. Okay, choppy? Yay, nay? Okay. They.
Anyway, my Printful has been doing almost as well, if not sometimes better than merch.
How many units do you say you sell on average a month?
On Printful?
Yeah.
Probably about 20 or so. 20
That's still not bad. And the profits are really good on Printful too. That's what I like the most about it.
Well, I've been doing some Mickey Mousing on my website, SEO stuff. And I cleaned up the payment cart checkout to look more professional. And sales overall has been picking up on my website. So, and that's a mixture of decals and t-shirts. And I've had a couple on eBay and quite a few on Etsy. I got the greatest feedback from a girl who bought leggings from me, and she wanted to make sure, I'm going to see if I can find that email. She wanted to get them by Saturday, and she ordered them I think on a Saturday or a Sunday. She wanted them the following Saturday because she had something to do on Sunday, and I probably can't find that email.
Did it happen?
It happened. That's
wow.
The thing is, I went ahead out of the generosity of my heart before
Which is rare, folks.
Oh, come on. I went into Printful and changed the shipping to priority for her. And then I emailed her and said, priority shipping is $6. The difference. And I forget what happened. She came back and said, well, if it doesn't ship out before whenever, just leave the shipping alone. And it doesn't matter when it gets here. But Thursday, it shipped out on Thursday. I got the notification, so I emailed her and said, yes, it went out today. I went ahead and upgraded to priority already because I had to do that before the order went into fulfillment, or I couldn't change it. And she went ahead and paid the $6, and she got it on that Saturday. And turns out she's and I'm going to butcher this name, Maleficent,
That's right.
the evil queen.
Yeah.
She works at Disney World, and she plays one of those in a parade of Maleficent, whatever. And she wore my leggings during this parade, and I'm hoping she's going to send me a photo of it because she said she sent me a photo. So I was really happy. I mean, she gave me good feedback, but she sent this email beyond the feedback saying, thank you so much. They got here on time. Thanks for the extra mile. They fit perfect. They look great. I'm really happy. So.
And that can turn into like extra sales. So here's the thing that I took away from Jeff's story is just a little thing like that. Some good customer service could lead to more sales. It could lead to word of mouth. Did you ever hear the thing where if you're a jerk to someone, that 20 people now know that you're a jerk? It's the same principle. You have good customer service with someone, they're going to tell their friends, they might tell their friends, and it might snowball into something positive. So
yeah. I've had nothing but, I won't say that, but I've had nothing but 99% good things.
Yeah, you know what's cool is I saw that you were eating some of your greens out of your backyard now, man. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah, it's yummy.
That's awesome. So Eric Rosner kind of posted something a little cryptic in the chat about what's the big secret the gurus were talking about on merch. I don't know what he's talking about.
Who are the gurus?
There is no gurus.
Yeah.
The gurus.
Yeah. Anyway.
A guru sounds like some like rotten yogurt.
Real quick, I went to a quick story, and then I have something that came in the email today. I don't know if anyone got, but on the Printful, before we leave Printful, the one thing I wanted to send a cryptic email to them about is I helped a friend this week last week with a charity by listing a bunch of shirts for her. All profits going to abused women or whatever, sex trafficking. I got 25. First, on a Sunday night, a friend of mine placed an order for a mug. So that's in there. And then I got 25 orders in for this charity or something like that, and a couple other shirts. So I had over 25 orders besides that mug that came in after that mug. Every order was shipping out before that mug. That was just weird to me. You know, I thought they would work in order, but every single order, 25 orders, went out before that mug ever went out. So I was a little kind of peeved at that. But anyway, I don't know if this is what Eric's talking about. I got the merch survey today, and it's kind of leaning towards people are not posting enough of the hoodies, sweatshirts, and long sleeve shirts, and they want to know why and how they can make it easier. Here's some of the questions. What would compel you to publish a larger percentage of long sleeve shirts, hoodies, and sweatshirts? And does the time of year affect your decision to publish long sleeve t-shirts, hoodies, and sweatshirts? How likely would you be to participate in a program that automatically copies all of your existing artwork, titles, and description to non-T products? And that non-T products has me thinking as well. So.
Yeah, you know what that's going to mean though, and I'm going to go super negative on this whole thing that you just read, is that's just going to mean there's going to be way more products on the market, therefore way more competition, therefore way less profits for everyone. That's my thought.
You said 1, 2, 3 things there, or 4 things?
Yeah,
Go ahead. I agree with everything you said except for the last statement about the less profits. I agree with competition, all that. Profits will stay the same, you know, based on what you sell, but they would less sales maybe is a better word to say.
I think you'll have to step up your game for sure if that gets implemented.
For sure. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah, dude, you're killing it now, man. You know what's funny? The 4 of us, we've been doing this for like a year, or the show, but it's funny how we all have our, oh man, my month sucks, and then the other one's like, oh, I'm having such a great month, and it's like it's always like this. It's never like we're all doing good, we're all doing bad. So that just proves the tinfoil hat theory, which you were saying, that it's just like a roll of the dice sometimes.
I was going to say it just proves life, not a tinfoil theory. It's just life out there. Some people are going to be up, some people are going down, and they're going to swap. Now, for a long time, Margaret was doing she's not doing kick-ass now, but she was really kicking ass last year. You know, she come on and kick all our asses and was insane.
I was working really hard too. Now I'm not working really hard. That's the difference.
I was going to say, could you correlate those numbers with the work? So you're saying honestly that it was the work.
That was when I was meeting my upload limits every day. I was working my tail off to do it. Most days I did meet my upload limits until it got to where I was like, when I was able to upload 100 or more a day, it got harder. But that I would just upload variations and things like that. But that was when I was really, really pushing to upload a lot. And I haven't been right now. So just watch out when I move, then I'm going to come to you all again.
I hope you do. I wish you lots of success.
Yeah, and I mean, you're all stressed out about the move. And here's the thing, like I had to move last year too, and it was a nightmare. Once you get settled, that whole weight is going to be like right in the top of it.
Yeah.
You're channeling Kanye there. Oh, he left. No, Margaret left.
Whoa, that was weird. You're a little pixelated too.
That looked good to me.
Oh, there she is.
I don't know if everybody's coming back. Are we back? Let me know in the chat.
Yes,
you're back.
It rebooted on my thingamadoodle.
Yeah, you just left.
Oh, no. To me, it looked like you guys left.
Wow.
But anyway, yeah, I'm just happy that this month my profits covered my husband's new truck payment. So that's the perk there.
Hi, yep. Claire and Lay, reseller from UK. Sorry, Jeff, were you going to say that?
No, I was going to bump on Murphy there, was saying look at Amazon angling for the bigger ticket items.
Wow. Hi, Claire and Lay from the UK. I'll say it again. Hi.
But I don't exactly. I read it more that people aren't uploading enough of those items. I don't think they're big ticket items, but they're not more in profit, at least to us, because we get the same amount of profit, basically $4 to $5. I just think a lot of people are uploading those, and they want to know why and what would get you to put more of those up.
Yeah, that would be nice. The bulk upload would save so much time.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
So I guess it's Leia, not Lay.
Leah.
If it was spelled Leah?
Leah.
Oh, okay.
Man, you're just getting chastised today.
I know. I love it. I love the pressure. I just love it. I thrive I thrive in a conditions of harshness. That's all I got.
Okay. So, yeah.
Margaret's like, I don't know what to say.
I've already packed all my Dominic food stuff. Sorry, guys.
I mean, is there any other kind of news going on? I mean, everything is just the same old, right? Nothing crazy coming on.
We can stir the pot again, like I did in the group. That today's the day that returns start, and they're showing up in your dashboard.
Really?
Hopefully, it's a big 0 on yours. But
let me go look. Where is that? Where is that located?
It's right there on your dashboard.
Yeah, under Analyze.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, it says it right there. Big 0. Goose egg so far. Knock on wood.
Yay.
Yeah, in the post I put in the Merch University group, and a big shout out to Merch University. I wasn't posting that I sold 60 shirts, which is a 7-day total, not a daily. I was posting the return 0. That return started today. So please stop asking me how many shirts I have live.
I'm going to make a prediction and say that the big time resellers or the big time accounts that are selling like thousands a month are going to get hit probably the biggest with these returns, and you're going to probably hear about it. How this is affecting them.
The more you sell, the more likely you're going to have a return.
Yeah. But it's going to be a squeaky wheel syndrome where you're going to hear it more from them for sure.
Maybe.
I say it's for sure.
I know. I've gotten, and I'm not usually down on whatever. But I'm just.
I'm gonna get like 10 returns now just for saying that. Watch.
I don't know. Like, so I've gotten to where I don't like where I feel like I don't trust people, but I've gotten where I'm just like, I can't trust what they're saying. They might say they got 10 returns, they might have had 100. You never know. And normally I don't feel like that about people. But
does anyone know if they're just gonna throw the shirts away or donate them, or what's going on with the back end?
I saw two things. My first impression was, no, you can't resell a used shirt, blah, blah, blah. I found a Amazon forum or an Amazon employee said, we do not sell return shirts. But someone else pointed out to me, and I saw it in the FAQs, where it states that they may sell return shirts, and you'll still get the royalty if they sell it. But since it's a return, they may lower the price, lower than your asking price.
That seems way too complicated for Amazon, man. That sounds nice in theory, but it sounds way too complicated for Amazon.
It's not in the bag. It's not in the sealed bag. They either donate it to charity or throw it into a big fire because they don't sell used shirts.
That's going to be like literally millions of shirts a year when you think about it.
It's been happening for the past 3 years.
So they have like some government portal where they just there's just shirts thrown into another dimension?
Yeah.
Well, I think if they are in the sealed bag, somebody just returned it, or if it looks like it hasn't been worn, they may still resell it.
See, I've heard that Richard says they do sell them if they're in new condition at a discount. That's what I've heard that too.
Yeah, and it's in the FAQs. They explain it in the FAQs there on how they do it and why the price they sold it for may be lower than your asking price. So I think some of them they do, and some of them, if it looks worn, they don't. And it's been happening for the past 3 years. We just lost a little benefit of not even getting the money taken back.
I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal.
I don't either.
I don't.
Where?
Yeah, I hope they donate them, because then it'd be cool to see like a third world country when they show photos of them all wearing like "Stay calm, hit the bong" shirts.
Merch Talk shirts in the Amazon.
That'd be dope.
Or in Israel or something.
Joe was asked, oh, maybe I shouldn't mention it was a private conversation.
Ooh, wow. Way to do that.
Well, it was something political. He was asking about if he could make this particular shirt.
Oh, yeah, you can't.
Political deal. So
Sonny was saying they should ship them to us, to the designer. I mean, any other pod? Well, no, I don't really know about any of the pods would do it. I know Printful, you're responsible for the return. So the return goes unless Printful's messed up. If there's a Printful mess up, they'll eat it. They'll ship out a new one, and they let the person keep the shirt. Otherwise, it comes back to you.
Yeah, I had a return last week from Printful because I guess here's the thing is, I don't know if you guys experienced this with women's sizes are running small on everybody. That's what I've been hearing from my customers.
That's because the New Year's resolutions have worn off.
Dang, throw some shade. That's some truth, though.
One return, and she said she ordered the wrong size, so she bought a new one, but it came back to me, and I just gave it to my daughter.
I mean, that happened to Joe, but they sent him I think they sent him the wrong size or something, but they just told him to keep it, and they sent him a new one. So I wonder if that's part of what's happening, too, that maybe when somebody wants to return a shirt or didn't fit or blah, 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 whatever, they just tell them, just keep the shirt, we'll send you the new one.
That's what, yeah, with Amazon, too. I bet you, and I don't know if that's what you were talking about.
Yeah, it was Amazon.
But, yeah, people are complaining about thinking they're going to get all these returns. I bet you half the time Amazon corrects the problem, and you won't see the return.
Yeah, because that's what Amazon's #1 goal is, to keep the customer happy. That's more important than what?
That's their #1 goal. Their
number
one goal.
That's in their top 10.
Okay, I'll give you that. Maybe 10.5.
I think it is to keep the customer happy. I mean,
they're
one of those new age businesses that don't believe in profits. And they operated a long time without a profit. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But that is more important than the sellers that are, us or whatever, people that are selling. I don't know. I remember a lot of FBA people would get really upset. Like, they treat us like crap. They care about us making the customer happy. And then they don't care, they're screwing the people that are making them money over. I'm like, what? Anyway, whatever. Is that one of you guys said that? Because it might have been.
I don't know. I hear that a lot with eBay. People saying they don't back the seller. All they do is back the buyer, the scammers, whatever.
I've never had that happen. I've got to say, they've always backed me up.
Yeah, same here.
When I was in the right. Makes
me wonder.
Yeah, I don't doubt that it has happened that people. But if I get a person that customer service rep on eBay that's not getting what I'm saying, I'm just like, okay, cool. I'll try again.
That's what I was laughing about, is how you're doing the little phone, like you actually had a phone in your hand. Like, I was calling like this.
Yes.
I was holding the phone like this.
It's normally like this.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway.
I had another point, but I don't know what it was for.
I don't know. Is the dye seeking into your brain?
No, I was thinking the other day while driving something about kind of like the base prices and stuff like that, because people are complaining about the base prices of the products. I mean, with Printful, they're pretty much cheaper, but I think they're complaining about the fees or whatever, because no fees. And I'm saying you can't believe that Amazon's not charging you fees for selling these shirts, because Amazon is one of the biggest companies out there, and they have the best buying power out of any company. They can get things cheaper than anybody else in the world. So you got to imagine they're buying these shirts and these hoodies and pretty damn cheap, and then they tack on a fee for everyone that gets sold. So I don't know where I'm going with this, but
oh no, I hear you. They're making tons of money off these shirts. When they say they're, your profit is $3, $4, they're making probably twice as much as that. Yeah. Whatever your profit is.
I'll think of why I thought of that later.
Will you please? I'll be waiting in anticipation all day for that.
Give me your number and I'll call you.
That's the last thing I need to give you is my cell phone number.
I just text you once in a while.
You'd be like, hey, dude, you want to go get our hair done?
Oh, I feel bad now.
Hey, Jeff, you know what, though? It looks good, man. I like the style. They trimmed your beard and everything, too, huh?
No.
Are you sure? It looks like your mustache is trimmed.
Yeah, myself.
Ah, okay. Never mind then. Good job, Jeff.
Thank you. Ah.
Oh, thanks, Sarah, Leah.
Lay.
That's what you get for bashing her name.
That's right.
What's 2 pounds?
You gotta do.
What's 2 pounds equal?
It's 1.25 or 1.5 or something like that.
No, it's thank you guys. I appreciate it. Bedtime. Stay tight, y'all.
Thank you. No, Jeff was saying like what the conversion rate is for the money. They send it in pounds.
I don't know. I'll figure it out, Jeff, and I'll give you your share.
I just told you.
I don't care.
Oh. Well, what? You heard it here first, people.
I'm rolling in that merch money. So,
so now I don't have to split the super chats with you anymore?
I don't need the super. When have you done?
Yes.
Super chat money.
Whoa. Jill in chat is saying what Chris is on today. Me? I'm the most sane one in this whole group right now.
What?
Yeah.
You live in Burbank.
Oh, that's right. I'm high on life. Woohoo!
That's what I tell my daughter all the time. Dad, are you on drugs? Yeah, I'm high on life. I am happy. Can't get me down. Is that a song?
My kids just keep going, Mom, for real, Mom. That's when I actually.
You want to hear the sad part about Jeff's happiness for the merch profits is every time I've ever been like that, where I've had a good month, I swear, like the next previous month, Amazon's like, no soup for you.
That's what I thought, because a lot of time this week or this month, or no, last month, this was for the first, it seemed like as soon as I hit 7, no more Zoom for you. No matter what time of the day it is, as soon as I hit 7, no more.
All right, I'm looking at mine.
It was weird.
May. Where's my May? So May last year, I did better than April last year. Let's see, May the year before. May the year before, I sold a cool 14 shirts. So no complaints. But yeah, I mean, come on.
Look at those Decembers and Junes. Wow.
Yeah, both of them. June back over here too, right? Wait, where's the other June? December.
There's a pattern there for sure.
Oh yeah. So
It's like a roller coaster.
I didn't tear up. No, that's Joe.
I'm showing you something. Don't look.
Your Joe teared up yesterday or today?
Did he really? I never can believe him. He's always so good at getting me. I'm so gullible.
He's got 4,000.
That's what he said.
He posted a photo of the pretty merch or whatever the hell that's called.
Stole the picture.
Yeah.
He Googled the picture and posted it.
Joe.
No, he probably did. He gets me all the time. Like, he's so straight faced when he says stuff to me, and I'm like, oh no, did I upset you? I'm sorry.
What's the way he did? He just hit 2,000 sales and says, okay, I'm gonna tear up now. And I'm going, no, Joe, that's not how it works. And then he does it, and I'm like, crap.
I know, that's why I'm like, no.
I got my 400 or 4,000 shirts or 2,000 shirts listed, or whatever the requirement was, and then he just made the sales number and goes, okay, I'm getting listed.
This is actually an interesting topic, Jeff, right here. And Margaret, Patricia Dowd saying people from Etsy are complaining about POD shirt sales because the screen printers are seeing less profits. That's an interesting kind of thing to talk about and think about. It's true, probably.
It must. Oh, people in the Etsy forum. So it must be other sellers, because Etsy's gonna be happy to get their sales and their money and their profits.
I've heard about all the, not because of that reason mainly, but I've heard the negative against pods because it's not crafting. It's not handmade. So I've heard that, but I would agree with Patricia's statement there. And I would say Walmart's moving into the neighborhood. I would say, do you see a cassette player anymore? It's the sign of times. It's easier than screen printing.
Yeah.
And it's just going to get better.
And the whole handmade thing, you see this mouse? I use my hand to move it around, to do the graphics. It's handmade.
Handmade with his pen.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I know screen printing does have, it's like digital photography versus film. Film had this big range of colors and everything, and purist, and the digital market came in, and digital has got better and better and better, and now you just don't see film that much anymore. And same thing with audio, went from, although people think the LPs are still better, but it's all digital now. But it's going to be the same thing.
Yeah, they just have to find another. It's the whole concept of just complaining because things aren't going your way.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. But it's true. You just have to find another way if you're going to continue with that business model to draw attention to what you do and how it's special or better than what everyone else is doing. And nothing is going to stay the same ever. Everything changes always. Always.
I thought about there's a screen printer in a garage a couple blocks from me, and I thought about doing that, buying the stuff, and
Randy used to
why?
Randy really enjoyed it, and he wants to teach the kids how to do it, but you just have to know that it's going to be like, okay, for example, my sister bought a skirt from a lady off of Etsy who spins the wool and hand dyes it, and she has this whole process and a whole video, and it's a thing, but she went out of her way to show how special her item is, so you just have to put the work into it.
Yeah, and there's going to be people looking for that handcrafted type item like that, and to me, they would for those people, it just increases the value of your product.
Yeah.
You can sell a print screen T-shirt. You can sell it as a whatever and make it worth more, and you just got to sell it.
Yeah.
To me, producer, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, to me, as a producer of the items, a pod is so much easier when I can just upload a design and someone else will print it and inventory it and all that, rather than keeping 1,000 different T-shirts in my garage, and I couldn't do it.
Hey guys, I'm out of here. Duty calls. It was really nice seeing everyone. Everyone also click the like button. Follow Margaret and Jeff. Don't follow me.
Whatever. Follow him.
I don't want to be followed. Take care, guys.
Bye. Later. Yeah, I mean, there were people also on Etsy that when they opened it up to wholesalers, basically, that got really upset about that as well. Because let's say I wanted to open up because you can sell supplies on Etsy and you can order wholesale supplies from China to sell on Etsy. Let's say I wanted to sell stickers and I want to order wholesale stickers from China and sell them on my Etsy shop. I can do that, and a lot of people got really ticked off. Did Etsy shut that down because of the other people were mad? No.
Yeah, Patricia's talking about they are getting upset because the market's getting flooded as well, and that's life.
Etsy's not gonna. If they open it up, they made a deal with Printful. They're not gonna. I mean, part of me is like, I get people being upset about it, but you've got to know you can't expect anything to stay the same. Open up your own website, like Jeff. Do your own thing then.
Yeah, if it gets flooded, it just means you have to do something different to get your product noticed more than the other products.
Yeah, do something to make it special. Find other ways to bring traffic to your Etsy shop. Find other, but if somebody's going to buy a cute cat shirt from you that you hand screen printed, or a cute cat shirt from me that I got print on demanded. Hey, Nick.
Hey, what's going on?
Not a lot. P.S. Jeff, I invited Nick.
No problem. It's like all markets and all platforms, change is inevitable. And if instead of, go ahead and bitch about it for 5 minutes, but like you said earlier, but then you got to make a plan. And how are you going to differentiate yourself from the pack? I mean, look at FBA. When I first got an FBA, it was not that many people in there. Sending 100 books, they sit on the shelf for a penny a month. FBA started changing. They started getting more and more people. It got flooded. Amazon couldn't handle it, so they started upping fees. People like me said, I can't give you the finger, but said F you, FBA, and moved on to something else. And merch was great the first year because there was very few people in it. And yeah, you just got to do a change, adapt, and move on. Right, Nick?
I totally agree. Yeah. Here's the thing. I think that we get spoiled when something comes out, especially something in this ground floor. It comes out, it's still the wild, wild west. I don't care what anybody says, because you can imagine 5 years from now, we'll be talking about this and like, oh man, I miss the days of just Q4 throttling or whatever the case may be. But, you adjust and you don't put all your eggs in one basket. Like, I think that's the biggest problem. Like, I did a survey in Merch University a couple of weeks ago, and I was just like, what's stopping you from getting on other pods? And maybe 2 or 3 people were like, oh, I'm hoping merch will take care of all my print on demand needs. That's kind of the wrong attitude to have. The platform is going to change. Unless you own a platform, it's going to change, and it's going to change in the favor of Amazon. So the only thing you can do is adjust, move on, and try to make the best of the situation.
Yeah.
2 words, Fuzzy Rabbit.
Yeah, I don't know if you caught the first part of that. We were talking about, I think Patricia was sharing that some of the people on Etsy were complaining about the POD. I don't want to repeat it. I heard that part.
Oh yeah, I did catch that part. And actually, I know a few people that were selling on Etsy prior to it, and they stopped. I hear people saying 2-3 years ago, "Oh, Etsy is dead. Don't even waste your time getting on it." The whole thing, and they weren't too happy when they opened it up to pods. But here's the reality: it's a business move.
Mm-hmm.
So the smart money would be, if you feel like you're losing out to T-shirts, maybe you should start doing T-shirts.
Yeah.
In addition to your handcrafted stuff, like businesses are going to change.
And you can have more than, I have like 4 or 5 Etsy shops. You can have more than one. You can have one with all your screen printed stuff that you do personally. You can have a separate one for your print on demand stuff.
Right. Absolutely.
And I'll even add it, even if you do on your own platform, like Nick was saying, like I do with WooCommerce and WordPress, even that changes because you're kind of at the mercy sometimes of the search engines, Google. And they just did an algorithm change a week and a half ago, which affected a lot of people's stores and a lot of people's websites. And it can be good, it could be bad. So you just got to adapt and be able to change to anything that happens out there. Did you get the Fuzzy Rabbit reference?
I did.
I want to make sure.
Yeah,
Most
I got it.
awesome movie ever.
How are your sales in April, Nick?
My sales in April, well, I did about half of what I did in March. March was actually really, I know everybody was complaining about March. March was a good month for me. And then April, it just kind of, because I had a trend and because I haven't uploaded in weeks at this point, I had a trend that kind of carried me through March and then it died off in April. So it affected me. But, you know, I was okay with it because the designs I have been doing have been on other pods. So they started to pick up. Like I've had a couple of Teespring, some Etsy, some actually a couple of TeePublic days that completely threw me off because I haven't uploaded anything new on TeePublic in I don't know how long. But so it kind of made up, because the margins are bigger on the other pods, it made up for what I missed out on merch. So I'm not mad. And I got the money faster. So,
yeah. I just realized, I was looking on I haven't looked at Teespring lately. Okay, yeah. I got a cool $7 waiting for me there. But hey, I don't complain about that. $7, right?
right.
That's Starbucks.
I didn't do anything. Are you kidding me? You know how much I spent at Starbucks this morning? I don't know. It's embarrassing.
You take the kids?
I did.
That's why.
Maybe it's because I'm not so much of a coffee drinker. I don't get the Starbucks thing. I've tried it, and the only thing I can really get from there is like hot chocolate.
This is all I get there is iced tea with strawberry, and they got this new Southern Country chicken sausage gravy biscuit with bacon. Oh man, I get 2 or 3 of those a day now. I'm gonna put on some serious weight here in the next month. I love those things.
Yeah, we had a rough night last night, sleeping wise, and so this morning I was like, I don't have any need to cook you guys breakfast. I need coffee. Let's go get you guys breakfast sandwiches from Starbucks.
My daughter has a late start day. I go before my shipping and go there, and she gets her coffee and the bacon Goudas, and yeah, it gets expensive there. I looked at my bank account, and I have all these $20 deductions almost every day, and it's when I reload my card every day.
Yeah, it's I don't do it every day. Now we're talking about Starbucks. I won't tell you anything because it's a really fussy one. So anyway, so do you have any? Oh, I forget what I was going to say, Nick. I had a really good question and I forgot. I did.
It's okay. They're all good questions. There's no such thing as a bad question.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So
I do have to say this.
Frankenberry.
Oh gosh.
You think it was the best Marvel movie or just the best Avenger movie?
No, don't talk about it.
I just curious. Not about it.
I won't give away anything.
Yeah.
What I'll say is there are only 3 Marvel movies that immediately jumped into my top 5 upon seeing them: Thor Ragnarok, Black Panther, Infinity War. And Infinity War shot straight to the top.
Really? Oh.
Seriously. I don't know what to say. Like they outdid themselves again. Like if you haven't seen it, go see it.
Yeah.
So my brother is really into the comics, so he knew, so he started telling me before. He was like, I don't know if I can take this. I was like, don't even tell me. But this is how it goes down in the books. And and then what if they don't do it the same way? And then so he went and saw it, and he was like, because I was saying, well, let me know if I can take the boys. And he was like, no, don't take the boys yet.
Oh, you can take the boys.
Yeah, you can take them.
Really?
You can take the boys.
they basically threw the comic book away and rewrote the story.
I'll talk to you after the show and see if it is what my brother says it is. Just in case it is, I don't want to ruin it for anybody else. Oh,
Yeah.
American Yesteryear has actual like merchy question. POV question. Do we do international? Do you guys do international with yours?
Yeah.
I'd say yes on my website. I don't know. Is there a switch or something on the Etsy?
Yeah, well, on Printful, when you select the shirt options, some of them it has a Europe option. A lot of times you don't get as many color choices and things like that. Right. So some of those I do, and I actually just got a message from somebody internationally that wants one of the onesies. So I've got to set up a listing for it.
I think I do on Etsy too, but I do no problem. Because if it's European, it will come from the European warehouse. Yeah. Save on shipping.
I think the last thing I sold was I sold a tote bag to someone in Norway.
That's cool.
Yeah, and it just kind of came out of nowhere. I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. So
I sold this tote bag to someone in Texas.
I bought it. I did. I had to.
There you go.
I'm gonna wrap that tote bag too.
I must confess, I bought a shirt too.
Did you?
Yeah. Mine's on its way. Mine shipped today. I was hoping I'd get here in time for the show, but I didn't.
Oh, that's funny. Okay.
Do you ever buy any of your shirts from merch, or do you just mainly buy them with Printful? I always buy mine. Printful. Yeah, me too.
Because options, pricing, free shipping.
My son just made one on Make Merch because he wanted it. So he made it, put it on Printful, and we ordered it. He liked that they had more color options that he could choose from. So for his size, yeah.
Yeah, because Young did a little video on Facebook the other day talking about some guy, some guru that talks about local merch. Working with businesses. I don't know what that's all about, but I mentioned that if I was going to work with any business in my area, I would use Printful, not merch. And he was asking why, really, why? And I basically said pricing, more products and choices, and reliability. I trust Printful over merch, honestly. As far as delivering and
I'll say this much. I know we're having the issues with the dogs and the broken links and everything. I know anytime that I've done any local business and I've sent them a direct link, like just a private link, there's been no problem fulfilling it. But I have the same apprehension that Jeff has. Like I know that if I get it with Printful, it's going to get there. It's going to get there on time. No hassle. Teespring is the same way. I haven't had issues with either one of those. Merch, I get nervous from time to time. But with the direct links, I don't have any problems.
There's another aspect that I thought of after we talked with Young, is basically the pricing. Pricing long term, because if I quote a business of pricing for the shirts, we all know, we've all heard the complaints, merch has raised their prices, or if you want to say lowered royalties twice now in their lifetime. Right. For Printful, I don't remember a time they've raised their prices. In fact, they've lowered prices several times. So I think of longevity. If I quote a business a price, I don't want merch raising the prices on me and then I have to go to the business again.
Well, and another thing to consider too is that sometimes they have certain colors, whether they run out or not, certain colors, certain sizes become unavailable. And I know one time on Printful, I sold a shirt to a lady. It was a purple shirt. And for whatever reason, that shirt color was unavailable. It was so easy for me to message her and say, there's this shirt in this other style. We could print this on. Is that cool? And it was really easy for me to go and fulfill it with a different, same like color, just different, instead of a scoop neck, it was a V-neck or something like that, And I was able to make that change and she could still get her purple shirt.
Yeah, I agree. Because they also had that thing. I get notices all the time, at least from my website. I don't know if I get them from Etsy, but they tell me if one of the shirts I have listed style color is temporarily out of stock. I get an email so I can go make sure I have an alternative listed, or I can, and they actually put it out of stock on my website for me too. But Yeah, I get notifications. We're like merch. We don't get notifications. We get throttled or whatever you want to call it. So I love merch. Don't get me wrong. I love them, and it's a great opportunity, and I look forward to being around them forever and ever, but they have issues.
Yeah, I mean, here's the deal. If you just look at it, you know, in a larger sense, we're in the print on demand industry. This is not the merch business. So I think we all love merch. I mean, I don't think anybody will ever say, you know what, I'm just going to put my merch account down and concentrate on Zazzle. Like I don't think that'll ever happen. But you know, but let's be honest. You know, we all have our issues with it, and I think if you just diversify enough, once again, like, okay, prime example, Jacob Topping was here this past weekend, and a couple of nights ago, and he was showing me this one pod called, I want to say it's Rage On. Like, he had the app, and we literally did 50 products while we were waiting on appetizers at you know, at dinner. You know, so it's one of those things where it's just like, with all that out there, I don't have time to gripe. It's just like Jess said earlier, you know, something happens with merch, you say it, you move on, and then you concentrate on something else.
Yeah.
Because the only thing you can do is upload and drive traffic. Like, seriously, that's it. You can't just sit there and look at your merch account all day and say, I hope you change this time. Like,
why aren't you selling? Why aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah, so just move on. You know, it'll drive you crazy. You'll end up refreshing all day, signing in the pretty merch all day. It's just,
you gotta keep pushing forward. Do it, list it, forget it, move on. What?
I said I need to sign back in a pretty merch right now.
No.
I do too.
Start today. So that's.
I'm actually going to make an effort. I'm going to go a full day without signing into merch. I may document it.
Oh man, you're crazy. You crazy.
Around noon, he gets on. He's like sweating. He's like, I'm not looking.
Right. I'll be drinking all day.
I tried to. When I first started FBA, you know, I'm always looking at my phone. No sale, no sale, no sale.
Really? American Yesteryear says Zazzle is awesome. I earn $500 a month on average. I haven't done anything. And you know who else? Planet Alyssa, I think, does Zazzle as well. I don't have anything on Zazzle.
I think I have my one T-shirt from like 3 or 4 years ago that I might have done.
I have an account, and that's all I know. I thought it was like Cafe Press, and I didn't like Cafe Press, so I avoided Zazzle.
And this move for me may be a huge curve in me getting more into print on demand, because I don't do a ton other than merch and Printful. I have a little on Teespring, but I mean, now that I'm having to move all this inventory or downsize, this is birds, you know. I don't have to do anything to move my merch stuff, my print on demand stuff, except for grab my computer and I'm done, you know. So I may be switching to like jewelry and print on demand and just keeping it small and easy.
I might create a calendar and say half hour each day and say this day is Redbubble, this one's Teespring, and just do it, because yeah, if I don't, I just kind of bounce around and
yeah.
But I was thinking the same thing with the reselling. It's getting slim pickings out there. I don't do the thrift stores anymore at all. They rearranged. I went in there the other day, the first time in 3 weeks, and they rearranged the store, and the bric-a-brac and electronics shrunk, and the toys is non-existent. And then the swap meet, I go there Saturday and Sunday morning, and this weekend I picked up, I think 3 tape recorders, you know, and a remote. So it's getting slim picking. So that's why I need to change, adapt, and move on. I need to find out what works, and I'm still going to do it until it totally dries up.
Oh, and American Yesteryear, I'm not saying anything bad about Zazzle. I like Zazzle. I have never personally really profited off of it. It's always on my radar because I remember reading an interview. I think her name was Elle Clark. She's like a big Zazzle seller. Like, she took a year off from Zazzle and still made 6 figures. So, like, don't get me wrong. I know plenty of people still go on there. So
it's what you focus on too is really gonna your.
I think I'm gonna start Zazzle next. 6 figures.
Well, they have all the customized stationery and everything, so I think that's probably what, you know.
Huh.
Well, because I know is it Redbubble that has the journals? Because I got yeah. Anyway, that's what I wish Printful did. I wish they had paper products for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now the people I know that, the people I know that buy on there, like I know a few people. I have a friend of mine. She's a wedding planner here, and a lot of their invites they'll buy because they can, customize them pretty easily on Zazzle. So that's another reason I think it's a good idea. I just haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah, maybe I'll check it out after the move, after we figure all this stuff out.
How is the move going? Like, are you guys like even remotely close to being done?
Well, somewhat. I shared a little video this morning walking through the house showing like my boys' rooms are cleared out, their toy closet. Mostly it's like our office, the kitchen, and my workroom because I've been stalling and not wanting to work in there. So my inventory stuff.
Got to write a $1,900 check.
You have to write a $1,900 check?
Yeah, I hired some people to put up my backyard fence, and I just finished. I hate writing checks like that.
We had to just pay for windstorm. I don't know if y'all have that there.
A what?
Like insurance.
A what?
Pay them in T-shirts.
Oh, T-shirts. No, they can't eat T-shirts.
Pay them in T-shirts. Yeah. Do y'all have to? You don't have you. Nick, you probably have to get windstorm insurance. Jeff, you probably don't.
Storm insurance?
Windstorm insurance.
Windstorm? No, we're supposed to get earthquake insurance because our house insurance will not cover earthquakes in California.
We don't have earthquake insurance here.
I had to get wind and hurricane. And,
really?
Yeah. So it was a big thing during Hurricane Katrina. A lot of people who had hurricane insurance didn't have wind insurance. And so a lot of people kind of got screwed over with that. Yeah. So a couple of insurance adjusters got misplaced.
Oh.
Yeah, I think they found one guy in a refrigerator or something like that. But so yeah, I have both. Yeah.
Yeah, we just I mean, it covers the year, and you got to do it. But yeah, that windstorm, I just have to pay that windstorm insurance. Gosh.
Yeah. It gets a little crazy.
Yeah, Tanya says because hurricanes don't produce wind. I know, right? Well, and the old house during Rita, it was right after Katrina. One of the ones that came through.
Rita, yeah, was right after it. Yeah.
We got an insurance claim not from our windstorm, but because it was our regular. I don't even remember how it worked, but the wind blew the water under the door. We didn't flood, but the wind blew the water under the door.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so we're just like they were trying to figure out what insurance was going to cover it because it wasn't exactly flooded. I don't know.
Yeah, if we have an earthquake and our house collapses, we're screwed. I don't have earthquake insurance.
Wind-driven rain. That's right, Tanya. Yeah. Okay, well, I better go too because I have 4 and I have to figure out what I'm going to feed my children.
I don't have that kind of cash to write that kind of check. I just took out a PayPal working capital loan. It's protecting my office, so it's business related.
For the fences?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
my garden is part of my business too now, so I sell lettuce.
Yeah, I mean, we hire a yard crew, and my CPA was like, yeah, you can get the print out from them for the year because you run a home business, so that's part of your business expenses.
Well, that's the thing. I haven't sold anything yet, but as soon as I sell the first fish or the first head of lettuce, then I'm writing off that whole aquaponics system, and that's a good $3,000-$4,000.
Yeah. Somebody suggested that too for me to get a pod to load my stuff in, because then that could be a write-off as well.
Yeah.
Tanya says, "Yeah." Oh, are you talking about the? Oh,
everything's a business expense.
Yeah.
About Peterson.
I did my hair cute because Jeff got his hair done. That's why I did my hair.
Is that a Doctor Who?
It is a Doctor Who. And Nick did his hair too.
Yeah. I usually wear my hat, but I figured today everybody's getting their hair done, so I might as well just go with mine.
Bring it.
Takes me about 15 minutes in the mirror. I'm good to go.
It looks good.
It is.
Yeah, Tanya, yeah. Hire somebody. Talk to if y'all have a CPA, talk to them, let them know, because your mind says we could put it towards our business expense, my business expenses or whatever. Yeah. Okay. Leave a comment down below. I forgot what I said to leave a comment for earlier. How your numbers are. Something positive that's been going on.
Yeah, I always think about the positive.
Yeah. Should I leave them with a song?
No.
Should I tell your Alexa to play something? That's what I like to do.
Well, then you have copyright issues.
No, I turn it off before it starts playing in the video. You just get to hear it after. Okay. So say bye, because then I'm going to tell them a song. You gonna say bye? Go follow Jeff and go follow Nick. Right?
Yep.
Yep, Nikki. Okay, Alexa, play Accentuate the Positive. Later.